Hey, Donna Hetzler here with New Dawn Realty. Welcome to What's Up Wednesday. We are here to get you the most recent news, and it is crazy times. It feels like the world has gone mad. But I am with my crew, my posse, Denise, Janessa, and Brian with Highlands Mortgage. And so thank you for joining us. And we're here today. We want to encourage you. We want to get you the latest on what's going on in the market and what in the world is up, right? So I will get started and open this up. And the Colorado Association of Realtors is working extremely hard to make real estate a critical business and to get us back in action. So those of you who want to sell and those of you who want to buy can get to it and we can get back to it. But there still are some requirements. So with this stay-at-home order, the governor is now passing, as of Monday, a safer at home order. And so with that comes some rules. And so what CAR, the Colorado Association of Realtors, is working on for us as realtors is to be able to have in-person showings. And so we are going to be able to do that, but there's going to be some limitations to the showings. And right now it is 3 people present at a showing at a home. So 2 decision makers and, the agent, obviously. And so that's what they're fighting for, is for us to be able to go out there and have some rules that will protect you, the public, and that will protect us and hopefully continue to contain this virus. So they're out there fighting for that. They are talking about sign installs and lockbox. As of right now, in the current order, we cannot even put on a lockbox or a sign. So they're fighting for that. Virtual tours to be, and pictures to be a critical business. So they're working on that as well. And there are going to be some changes. Even with listing appointments, they're still encouraging that we do it via Zoom just to be safe. Walk your realtor around the house with video and just try and limit that contact. Of course, social distancing and all that good stuff. Probably wearing masks when we show property. So I will keep you updated. It's changing rapidly, and all of us at New Dawn Realty will be updating you as those changes come. But next Monday is the golden day where we're going to move from that stay-at-home order to safer at home and have some new policies and practices. So that's my tip for today. And then my encouragement is, it's not mine, it's from John Eldredge. It's the book that I gave away to my clients. But it's about trying to distance yourself a little bit from negative news or social media. Now we're all on, we're watching TV, the news, the updates, we are on social media, but our souls can only be bombarded with so much. So we need to untangle ourselves from that. And so what I've been practicing, and some of these I've employed for years, but limiting that social media is important, especially the negative ones. So here's John's points. Turn off notifications for a while. He says you don't need to know when your aunt posted another picture of her dog on Facebook. You can check that out later when you've allotted your time for Facebook. Fast from social media. I do that from time to time. I have a vacation once a year where I turn off everything for 10 days. And my phone is in airplane mode for the whole vacation so David and I can reconnect. So even if you can do a 24-hour fast and just take a little time away from social media, that will help untangle yourself from all the negativity and things that are out there. And then turn off your phone at 8 p.m. I started doing this years ago. I disconnect unless I'm waiting for an offer to come in or a counter offer to be signed. Sometimes I need to do that. For the most part, my phone is turned off at 8 o'clock at night. John also says, I say John like we're best friends, like I know him personally. Don't check your phone as soon as you wake up. Take that time to yourself, have some coffee, a bagel, he says, and don't just jump onto your phone. So don't check your phone as soon as you wake up. When your phone chirps or vibrates, don't react. Don't automatically check to see who's texted you. You let your phone serve you, not you serving your phone. And lastly, which I think we're all doing, is do real things, chop vegetables, play cards, do puzzles, go for a walk. We're learning how to do this. So I encourage you to continue this as this safer at home order is in place as of Monday, that we just don't jump back into these old routines and the fast pace of life, but that we really learn something from this time in isolation. So there you have it. I'm going to turn it over to Denise.
Hi. For the next 4 weeks, I'm going to be sharing with you an outline of 20 reasons why you should hire a professional real estate person to sell your home. Number one, we are your advocate during the entire home selling process, from beginning to end. We're here for you. We'll share with you our knowledge and fight for you when we need to make sure that you have the best outcome. Number two, take time to uncover your goals, your needs, your wishes, your concerns. It might be a job transfer out of Colorado or into Colorado. You want to buy a bigger home, you're growing a family. You might be moving in your parents. People are getting older. It might be a divorce situation, so you want to downsize. Whatever the situation is, you need to figure it out and help you. We will research homes in your area and do a comparative market analysis, also known as a CMA. We are going to be comparing apples to apples, not apples to oranges, so that we can give you the best price range that you should start your asking price for. And also doing that, we need number four, provide you with comps. This includes sold, current listings, sometimes off the market for the last 6 months. You ultimately are the one that decides what your asking price is, but this is just to generate information. Information is power, so that we can come up with the best listing price. Number four, help with decluttering. During the process of possibly upgrading or doing some repair, little major, minor repairs that you feel you need to do, what the plus and minus of that would be. An example, my last client is downsizing, and she had a lot of items to get rid of, and we talked about, should we do a garage sale, should we just donate the items. She lives in a condo, so it was kind of hard to get everything up and down the stairs. You're not allowed to leave it, so she decided to donate. So I made a ton of calls and arranged for a pickup of those items. That's it for me, except for I want to leave you with my quote of the week. People often say motivation does not last. Well, neither does bathing. So that's why we recommend it daily. This is a quote from Zig Ziglar. He was a motivational speaker. And now here's Janessa.
Hello. So I just want to cover again, there's been a lot of talk on, the real estate market's going to crash, the economy's going to crash because of everything that's going on. But in reality, because, this is kind of a temporary thing. We've all been doing this to stay safe, stay home, stay healthy, keep everybody else healthy. And so, for the most part, I feel like people have kind of been following that, and we're slowly starting to lessen that curve so we can get back into our normal lifestyles. But in March, Colorado Springs was actually the number one housing market in the nation. So even though March is when we started, staying at home, all that stuff kind of started slowing down, but we were still able to, keep our businesses going and get people into new homes if they needed to, or to sell their homes. Same thing in April. First couple weeks of April, there's already, down here in Colorado Springs, there's already been lots of listings go up. So we are still working for you. We're still here for you, even though things have kind of slowed down a bit. We're going to keep working for you. They say in the next 5 years, Lawrence Yun, our economist, he said that in the next 5 years, the most up-and-coming cities, two of the most up-and-coming cities are going to be Colorado Springs and Fort Collins. 2 out of 10 cities in the nation are here in Colorado. And that's really incredible. So we're going to keep moving. We're going to go moving forward. We can start showings, as Donna said, with restrictions next week. So we are Not that we were ever out of the business, but we are back in business and ready to roll for you. So let us know how we can help you guys either get out or get into new homes. And now I'm going to turn it over to Brian.
Good morning, everybody. Glad to be back again this week. Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff that is out there right now. And especially on the real estate side and stuff that might be a little bit more amazing than we would have thought originally with everything that's transpiring. With the new 425 billion that's supposed to go out, of that 322 billion of that is for small business. So that's, for the payroll protection plan, and hopefully that's gonna help a lot of these small businesses get the help that they need for their coworkers and be able to hang on to some of those coworkers. With that said, the Fed is still buying mortgage-backed securities and keeping stability in that market ever since about March 6th with the extreme ups and downs. And I know I didn't cover this before, and I may want to touch on it just real quickly because I know a lot of people ask the question when I say, well, when the price of the mortgage-backed securities, so when they're being bought, and the prices are going up, the rates are actually going down. So it's an inverse relationship. So when we're saying they're going up, I don't want people to think that rates are going up, because if the price of mortgage-backed securities are going up, actually it's a good thing rates are going down. So when we get that downward movement of mortgage-backs and they're sell, and the prices are dropping, then that's when the rates are going up. So with that being said, that's what the Fed has been trying to do, is create some stability, because we had some extremes, ups and downs. So they were doing about 15 billion a day all last week. This week they're doing about 9 billion a day of buying those securities. So it's less than what they anticipated, but as long as they're just trying to invest just enough to keep that stability in there, which is great. This is the part that, and granted, this might be this is a month behind, since we'll see what happens when we get the March numbers. But purchase applications are up 2%, which is amazing. So there are people getting pre-qualified, pre-approved, and being ready to kind of hit the ground running, especially when a lot of this stuff opens back up and a little bit more of normalcy kind of settles in. Now these are some national numbers, but I think it also provides some positivity as well, and that's the house price indexes that are out there, that they were up 0.7% on from January to February, so that's good. Year over year, from February of 19 to February of 2020, they're up 5.7%. So home prices are still appreciating on a national level. So it's really good signs that are out there, and I would say for those that want to get in the market, and kind of maybe we're sitting on the sideline, it's time to kind of put your uniform on and get out there on the field and get ready to play, rather than just be sitting in the locker room waiting. I wanted to share something that I thought was positive. It's a John Wooden quote, and John Wooden was one of the best college basketball coaches that were out there. This made me actually have to think a little bit, but he said, "Things turned out best for the people who make the best of the way things turn out." So kind of think about that one every day, and make the best of the situation, do the best you can to be a little bit more on the optimistic side, and we're all going to get through this better than we were before. So with that said, thanks. Have a great day.
All right. So with that, as you know, our What's Up Wednesday always offers an option to enter into a drawing that we will be holding next week. And so this will be 3 weeks worth of video comments and shares. On this video, let us know what you are doing to make the best of this situation. We look forward to hearing from you guys. Comment, share, enter for a drawing for a gift card to a local restaurant near you. We'll be doing that drawing next Wednesday, and have a good week.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for joining.